Okay, Mr. Erickson, we got your 850 Proform Holly. First of all, let me start out here. Fuel pressure. You get too much fuel pressure is 90% of the problem of flooding on these carburetors. This one here might take 5 to 6 pounds, no more. We run them at 3, which is plenty. Your important thing is the volume. We found out, number one, air bleed right here was cross-threaded. Had a heck of a time getting that straightened out. Carburetor's full of yellow, rusty, not rust, but kind of a yellow deposit of something. We don't know what it is. But I know you've been running good fuel, at least recently. Okay, we got it set up with 76 jet in the front, 84 in the back with a 4.5 power valve. That should cover a pretty good wide range of engines. Now, we set all 4 of these screws here at 1 apiece to start out with. We're going to be setting it with the air-fuel ratio gauge. If you're in competition or you're going to be using this thing for racing, you need to get a system like this. $200-300. Well, no, $300 to get you a good one. You want to get them with a full sweep. You want to start out with 12-to-1 ratio with a race carburetor on all 4 jets, because you got all 4 corners. And if you don't have this, it should be pretty close when we ship it. But if you start dinking around with it, you always want to put a tack on here that reads small increments, 25 RPM, and get each one here to get exactly the highest RPM you can get out of it, so they're all 4 the same. We're going to show you how to do it. Now, you couldn't do it before we started with this thing, because it was all messed up in the metering system. But we're going to see. You see the both squirters working there? Okay, we're going to fire it up. Well, she's taking off. We're going to idle it up. As you can see, it's running real rich. It's trying to come in. I'm going to come in a half a turn at a time on these things. Starting with 1 apiece. Coming in half a turn at a time. Man, that thing is running rich. Oh yeah, that's going to smooth out real nice. You watch this thing come alive now. Okay, we're going to take her back down to 800. You watch this burger come in now. Pick any one you want. Went too lean? Perfect. This thing is really coming in nice now. Too lean? Back out. Oh yeah, that's coming in real nice. Run's done. Too rich. Too lean. Right there. Now, if you ever tear it apart, you can count how many terms it is. You know, I'm not going to count them. I'm not going to take it apart anymore. Okay, you notice we had to put our fuel system on here. You got your other 8M. That thing is just absolutely perfect. Let's see what she does when we start giving it some gas. The more gas you give it, the thinner it ought to get. Because you're taking less inertia to push that race car down the track. You need to thin less and less. The thinner you can get, the faster you can go. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. 13.5 parts. Now I'm going to ram it now. Man, that carburetor is strong. I'm lifting that big Chevy about right up out of the block there. Now it'll take a few minutes before it comes back down. When it's going to level out, it's going to level out, it's going to level out, burning all that excess fuel, clearing out the passages. It'll come back down, it'll lock right on there at 12, and when we do, we're going to shut her off. It's coming right in there, it's leaning out, leaning out. Nobody's touching it. Now remember, one more little tip. There it is, there it is, there it is, she's checked perfect. One more tip, timing. 30 degrees at 3,000 RPM with all your weights advanced. everything. With a light down there, 30 degrees. Some big motors will take 32. Some of them big blown motors will take 36. But 30 is as much as you can stand on straight gasoline. At 30 degrees at 3,000 RPM. But the vacuum's hooked up, everything hooked up. You're ready to go, Mr. Erickson. You got yourself a brand new one here. You don't let the backyard guys tinker with it, and you'll have a winner. Bye.